Y'all know what time it is. It's Subnautica time. Tonight's gonna be... Tonight we're preparing for battle, okay? I'm sick and tired of feeling like I am not an alpha male when it comes to this area. The world that we're on, I want to be the one that everything else fears. And so far that hasn't happened. So we're not gonna like adventure that much tonight. We're gonna freaking gear up. We're gonna get upgrades. We're gonna get materials, supplies, all of that stuff. And we're gonna be prepared to go to freaking war, okay? But the first thing that we're gonna do as... Oh, you know, hey, we are... Look at me getting ahead of schedule here, and already have water ready to go. Look at me. That's preparation right there. Get to see a 411 baddie though, so I'm half happy to go back. There you go. See, that's a good way to look at it. At least you have something to look forward to, right? I did not have that luxury in school, so I was homeschooled all the way through high school, and then I went to college with 10,000 other people, so that was a huge wake-up call, to say the least. You know what salt does in this game? As in, like, being able to cure the food or whatever and keep it longer? Yeah, so we're going to
aboard, Captain.
Absolutely go crazy tonight with just... I think we're gonna try to get the drill arm, all of that done. What else was it? I had something else in mind too. That and another thing, I'm building suspense. I mean, alright, so here's the thing. Alright? I appreciate tips. I appreciate hints from time to time, but I have figured out this entire game so far by myself. So, only rule is no spoilers, no, like, leaking info, that kind of thing. You can, you know, like I said, hints and stuff are fine from time to time, but as far as telling me what to do and all that kind of stuff, that's a big no-no for me. I don't expect you to do that. You've been around... You've been around the streams long enough for me to know that you're not going to do that, but there are people that tend to just come into stream and tell you everything and don't respect that, so always kind of throw that out there in the beginning of these streams of like, yo, I'm playing this the hard way, so I haven't looked up anything on how to play this game. You got the whole game spoiled for you? Aw, dude, that sucks, man. That really sucks. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how, like, how it ends. I definitely don't know how to get to the end or anything like that. What am I doing? I need to eat. But, yeah, so I do know parts of, like, how the game ends and stuff, but I don't really, like, I don't know the story to it, and I don't know how to get there, per se, either, so I am more than okay with that. Alright, that's the other arm that we need, so we need 5 titanium, lithium, and diamonds. I've gotten 13 followers in 3 days. Is that good? That's really good, dude. That's phenomenally good, especially for just starting out, you know? That is that's what you want to see for sure. And I know, like, okay, well, I just named this locker W by accident. I know your stream times have been, like, super late as well, so to be able to pick up followers and even viewers at that time of day is always a positive thing, so... I swear I got diamonds last time, but I must have used them all. I don't remember what I used them for, though. And yes, I know I have no organization yet. That is another project that I might do, like, off stream, so it's not boring for people. But yeah, I definitely need to. I definitely need to work on the storage situation. W locker. It is a W locker. It is quite literally a W locker. Prawn suit just chilling right here. Alright. I messed around at the end of last stream too and tried to poke the bear, aka the Reaper, and it didn't go too well. My sea moth got destroyed, so I'm gonna try to avoid making one of those tonight. I don't know. Maybe I should. It'd be a whole lot faster to travel with. I didn't want to do that, but maybe we do that to start, have it over with, and then we work on getting the materials and stuff. That's probably the best. Yeah. Go ahead and bite the bullet on this one. Where did I put the vehicle thing? Another streamer that's been streaming for 10 years, now has an average of 2,000 viewers, told me to turn off the viewer count because when he was just starting out, he was getting down because he didn't have a lot of viewers and was wondering why no one was watching, so he turned off the viewer count to stop that. Yeah, I mean, that's W advice, honestly. It'll definitely mess with your head if you're not careful, because you're gonna casually... You're gonna be so used to checking how many viewers you have that you're subconsciously gonna be doing it. So even if you do have... Just say you have one person in chat, you're gonna be looking over here. Oh, somebody just joined the stream. Okay, sick. And then you look over, and that dropped again. Dropped down to 1. Dropped down to 2. Oh man, I just lost a viewer. And then your attitude goes down. The person that's been in chat sees that, and then they're gonna be kind of bummed out because your attitude changed. So I completely agree with that. It's really no point in even having the view count on in the beginning, because it's gonna take you a while to build up that momentum anyway. So why even worry? If you have one person in chat, or even if you don't, like, the first few weeks, several weeks of streaming shouldn't be about viewers or anything like that. It's how is the stream, like, is it working? Or, like, how can I improve? What did I do wrong? That sort of stuff, you know what I mean? Then, as you figure that stuff out, then it's like, okay, what can I do to get more viewers in here? It shouldn't be like... Yeah, it should never be about the viewers anyway, but your goal is to obviously grow no matter what, whatever that looks like for you. If it's viewers, don't do it just for, like, I have to try to have this many viewers or something like that. Like, make sure that you personally are growing each time you stream in the beginning. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean viewers. That means um you yourself. Like, what are you doing to improve from the last stream? And from there it gets, that's when you start seeing results, you know? Squid Game Season 2 fire. Yeah, I may check it out. I haven't seen any yet. Okay, where did I put the freaking... This thing is just gone. Which, if it is, like, I'll just build another one. But I know I packed it up, and I don't know where it's at now. I guess we're just building another one then. Probably doesn't hurt to have two anyway. Oh well. Bro forgot his own base layout. I mean, like, that's not all that surprising for me. Not surprising at all for me. But to be fair, I haven't used that in, like, actual weeks. So, why does bro have two fabricators? Because it's way faster to craft things. You can do two at a time instead of having to wait on one to finish.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So if I was cooking up something right here, like, I could make two just as fast as I could make one if I needed to, you know? Alright, I need... How many is the freaking... That was like one of the very first things that somebody told me to do, was to, when you get a base, do two fabricators. And I was like, I don't know if that's really necessary. And then I started playing it, and I was like, yep, W tip right there. Okay, now I just need titanium and we're good. I only knew what the habitat builder did in my second playthrough, so my first playthrough, I was in the life pod the whole game. I mean, depending on how fast you want to try to complete it, it's really... I mean, that's possible for sure. You don't have to have a base. It definitely helps, but, like, you don't have to have it by any means. I didn't have one until probably a month in. And then I just started collecting too many materials, and I was like, alright, I guess it's time to upgrade to a little bit of a base. So I literally built the base, and then put some lockers and all that kind of stuff in it, and haven't touched it since. So there's like plenty of things that I can add to it, make it look cooler, all that kind of stuff, but I haven't touched it yet. Bases just hit different to have. Yeah, true. I mean, they're definitely cool. I guess it just depends on how you want to play the game, you know? Alright, we'll just start freaking... Really don't need this stuff, but... Pick up a few pieces here and there. our monstrosity of a Cyclops that we built and haven't touched since. Gotta love it. Okay. I build my base is 900 down. Yeah, I mean, I definitely built mine too high, but I didn't know. So, live with it this time, and then next playthrough, I'll know better next time, you know? That's my big thing, like I was saying a minute ago, of like people have come into the chat and been like, you should do this, or they tell you to do this and do that. Which, like, I understand to a degree, but like, telling somebody how to play a game that can be played a million different ways is really, really annoying. And the people, especially the people who get offended if you don't do something exactly how they do it, is like, bro, are you actually like out of your mind? Let me play the game and learn it, and then if I do something that's not necessarily quote unquote right, then I'll know better next time. But like, don't tell me how to play a game and expect me to play it to a T like you do. I was just saying that I like my base is 900 meters down. No. You ain't listening, bro. You ain't listening. I'm not. I said other people. You saying that you do it 900 down, you're saying that's how you do it, which I like to know. You're not coming into the chat and telling me, go build your base 900 meters down. That's what other people do. And that's what, like, pisses me off, is when people are saying, do this, do that. What you're saying is you build them 900 down, which is just how you do it. You're not telling me to destroy this base and go build one 900 meters down. But other people have come in here and been like, you're doing this wrong, and it's like, bro, I'm playing this for the first time. Like, let me experience my failures and my victories, you know what I mean? Like, that sort of stuff is really, really annoying. But what you said is, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, if you build them 900 down, the next time I play it, I'll be like, okay, maybe I should consider doing this farther down. So that's like an informative thing. But when people come in here and basically demand you to do this and do that, it's like, bro, I'm the one playing the game, okay? I'm the one playing the game. You may be the best Subnautica player in the world, but this is my first time, so let me learn things the hard way sometimes, and that way I'll know better next time, you know? It does help if you build a small base in every deep biome. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely part of the plan, because just having one in one spot is not necessarily efficient. I've only got one now, but like definitely as I continue exploring farther down and stuff, I'm definitely thinking about making one in different sections, you know. Alright, I was trying to do this the easy way and just pick up metal, but apparently there is none, so... stupid fish. Give me free easy stuff. I need some info real quick. What's the strangest biome you've been to? I'm trying to figure out the deepest you've been. I mean, I don't really, I definitely don't know the name of the biome. Strangest one. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really sure. I mean, I have the Cyclops, so I've been pretty, you know, I haven't been farther than 900, that's for sure. I don't have the depth module for that yet. So, maximum is like 900, but I don't know for sure, like, what a number would be.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The heck? Have you seen the big blue ball's paws? Yes, I have seen those. Been there plenty of times. Okay. So all of that was just to build this stupid vehicle thing that I'm sure I have somewhere and overlooked it 100 times. Oh, never mind. I already did that apparently. That one's called the Grand Reef. I got you. Yeah, I've been to that plenty of times. Alright. Save real quick, then we'll build the sea moth, and then we'll be able to travel quick. I probably have lead at least. Yeah. Quartz? No quartz? One quartz. One quartz is all I have. I saw blood sacks in your locker, so I'm assuming you've been to the scary white vines. Yes. I believe I have. Yeah, like I said, like I don't know the biome names or anything like that, so part of that is just because I know, like, if I were to look up stuff, then I would get information that I don't want to know without learning it in game. So once I finish the first playthrough, then I'll go back and be like, okay, so this biome is whatever, and kind of learn more of the info part of it. But definitely going into all of this blind right now, just so I can experience it as if I were, if I didn't have access to know, like, look up stuff and that sort of thing, you know? Probably need some of these for batteries pretty soon. Do you mind me telling you just the base names of them like I did the Grand Reef? I mean, you can tell me what they are. I may not know what you're talking about, but you can tell me the names of them, yeah. Gary White Vine biome called the Blood Kelp Forest. I don't know if you've been to any other ones though. I mean, I've explored quite a long ways, like distance-wise. Not necessarily the farthest down stuff, but I've definitely explored like a large portion of the map from at least like 200 or 300 meters down. So like biome wise, I've probably been to a majority of them, other than ones that are really far down. Frick. How do I always just not have the like one thing that I need? Crazy. The big purple balls, like the... I feel like yes. I don't know specifically like which ones you may be talking about, but I have for sure like seen different colored ones, yes. Frick, that's... Jumped the gun on that. That was gold. Next to the Aurora? Oh, yeah, yeah. Definitely. Called Bulb Zone. Got you. Yeah, I've definitely been there. I've been to both of the islands and anything in between. Um... Yeah. I don't really know, like, what else to explain, but... Alright, we need 5 more titanium, and we got us a sea moth. Careful on your phone. One time I was on your phone and 1,500 meters down and drowned. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry, I got it. I got it. Feel like that would be pretty hard to do in this area, though. The heck?
What are you?
The heck was that? Brother tripping on some... What, he get too close to the acid mushrooms or something? Crazy. Alright, what am I doing? I'm just literally swimming. I like lost train of thought and just like started swimming in circles. I know I need water soon. Alright, I need what? 4 titanium. Some lore action. Love some good lore action. Did your Seamoth pass away or something? Yeah, at the end of last stream, I was messing around with the Reaper, and he ate it, so... Classic Reaper. I may as well take it. Yeah, he definitely enjoyed it for sure. Me and the Reaper are good buddies. One of the streams a while back, he was actually in chat while we battled each other. Good times. Let me check over here. I don't know what I'm doing. built a base in Reaper territory. Probably not the smartest thing to do, but hey, I hope it worked out. I love just messing around with the Reaper, honestly. I've died more times than I should have, honestly. But it's a lot of them have just been literally just memeing around with the Reaper.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Didn't my base flooded from pressure, so I left it and it got swallowed whole? Yikes. That's a bummer. Okay, there we go. Seamoth is ready to go. Yeah, the first base that I built, I didn't realize that it could, well, I knew it could flood, but I didn't know it could, like, the structure part of it was so important. So when I built it, it basically started to implode from the beginning. And so I just scratched it and built this one, which thankfully I wasn't like super far into it, so it really didn't matter. But that's what I say, like, I would rather learn that in game than to have, I guess, like, somebody tell me how to do it, or find out online or something like that. I'd rather experience it firsthand. Classic rotten fish that I wasted. Gotta reinforce it with lithium. Yes, sir. Well, I mean, obviously I know that now because this base hasn't imploded. I learned that after the fact of building the first one. So, like, you can say that and it's completely fine. I know that now. But when I built the first one, I had no idea. Alright, so now we got that done, and we just need, yeah, we can take this out to get some diamonds. I know there's a ton of them still over
Welcome aboard, Captain.
at the mountain island. How big was the first one? It was literally like, it was tiny. Like, it didn't even have really any rooms to it. It had one room and then like 3 connecting pieces to it, and that's pretty much it. So it was like 4 pieces total. Yay? Why am I doing this? I'm tripping. Okay, what am I doing? Going to the island, that's right. Trying to be careful because every time someone streams Subnautica, I end up banned by the end of the stream. Why is that? Like, because you tell them info or something? Bro, I swear my brain is like tripping tonight. All I want to do is ollie this thing. Yeah, I mean, again, going back to what I said earlier, like, I don't mind info, like what you've told me with biome names and stuff like that, but definitely. All right, I should probably pay attention to where I'm going because I'm gonna end up seeing the ghost again. I don't mind like the biome names and that sort of stuff. It's just when people tell you how to play the game and whatnot, that's what bothers me. Alright. I need to lock in for real. What am I doing? Then other times for telling dark humor jokes. I mean, there's a place for them sometimes, but if it gets to a certain point, then gate? Thought you were gonna go out of bounds. I wanted to see that happen. I mean, it's happened before. It's definitely happened before. I'm gonna grab this wallet since it's right here. Been through that one time. I need to come back over here and explore this at some point too, but I'm gonna stick to the plan tonight and gear up for battle. Oh man, what did you clip? Me driving in a circle for a minute? Bro, are you actually... Can you jump, please? My gosh. Dang, can you really not jump over that? That's insane. I mean, I know you've been swimming for like 3 months, but still. I think I got the ones over there, actually. Oh, diamonds. Diamond? No. Dodge. Not gonna waste it. You also failed level 5 of tractor tipping on a PS2 game made for kids. Hey, level 5 was way harder than it needed to be, okay? I'm gonna die on that hill. Level 5 was insane. Don't act like you haven't failed a level on a kid's game at some point. Also, that game is fire. Come on, man. I don't need this lithium right now, but I don't want to waste it either. Same with the gold too. How many is that? 5. Nice. Get one more for good measure. Wasn't even in the stream. I saw the TikTok clip. No, that wasn't a stream. That was just a YouTube video. I do separate videos, like one to 2 times a week for YouTube. Okay, holy cow, that's dark. Got a 1v1 on NASCAR Heat, but that's different. Holy cow. You actually lost a race? Couldn't be me. Level 5 on tractor tipping is one thing, but a race, that's beyond me. I could never do such a thing. Oh my gosh, Xfinity car makes it even worse, bro. They're the ones that you can make up the most time with anyway.
Welcome aboard,
Oh
Captain.
my goodness gracious. Ain't no way. Had 5 laps to do. What track? What track? What track was it? That'll determine a lot. That took an awful long time right there. Took an awful long time. I think you're making it up. No, I'm just kidding. Auto Club, you had 10... Hold on. You had 5 laps to make up 10 seconds at Auto Club. Man. I mean, it's not the easiest thing in the world, but, you know. One of my favorite accomplishments, video game accomplishments that is, not life accomplishments, but one of my favorite video game accomplishments was me and a buddy of mine growing up. We started a NASCAR season. I forget which game it was on the PS2. It was probably 05. It may have been 06, I'm not sure. But we started a season and we would swap turns like per race or whatever. Or if there was like a specialty, like, you know, one of us was better at a certain track or whatever, we'd basically run half the races. It just is based on how well we did at each one. But I always did the road courses because that was just, I was always killer at those. And so one day my buddy was like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to do a road course. So he tried, and let's just say it didn't go well. And I think like, his parents came to pick him up or something. This was when we were like, I don't know, like 8 or something. So his parents, or no, we were like probably 10 or 11. Parents came to pick him up, and we left the game on by accident. So the race was still going on, like, as he was leaving, and I walked back in the room, and we were 3 laps down. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finish this race. And so 3 laps down at Watkins Glen equals about close to 4 minutes total lap time behind the leader. And within like 30 laps, I was back on the lead lap and in the lead. Took a long time because I had to look up the challenge. It was like 4 months ago. I got you. Oh, whoops. Already did it. Alright, Swick. Sick. We are about to have the second power drill arm for the good old prawn suit.
All systems online.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. I'm the best at Dover. Dover's pretty good, you know, once you start getting in that rhythm a little bit. Dover's a fun track. Oh, wait, I gotta do that. Bam. Love it. Both power drill arms are complete. Oh, gosh. Okay, now I'm thinking about... 1v1 me in MotoGP 24, you get lapped twice? I mean, probably so, because I've never played the game. Alright. Throwing this stuff randomly for now. And then... Oh, I need batteries. Yeah, I need to get batteries for the... what you call it. Man, I come to think of it, I haven't played a MotoGP style game since the PS2. I had one for that was kind of similar, but yeah, I haven't played one since then. Alright. Now I gotta figure out if I... I think the best... I keep doing that. I think the best strategy tonight, being that I'm not going to be on for long, is to collect a bunch of materials so that the next time, when I kind of understand what I want to do, I'll have everything that I need right away and not have to spend time getting materials. That way, I'll have quick access to literally anything that I need. I think that's the best plan of attack right now. Have like everyone from 2015 except for 16. Oh wow. Dang. That's pretty cool. Grand Legion, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Okay. Alright. Here's the plan. We're gonna get a bunch of titanium and build some lockers and get material from there. I think that's the plan. Yeah, I hope everybody's had a killer Sunday though. It's been honestly, it's been pretty nice. Today's the first day in basically a week that I actually sat down in a chair other than this one in my apartment. I actually took some time and rested today because I could tell after how bad I felt yesterday. I was like, all right, I need to take a day and just take a little break. I haven't because I have school tomorrow. I mean, don't let that ruin today, though. I know today's basically over, but, like, don't let tomorrow ruin your current day. You know what I mean? Because that'll ruin a whole lot of days in your life if you let the next day kind of determine how your attitude is for the current day. Redecorated a room, ate pizza, played games, hung out with the wife. That sounds like a 10 out of 10 day. Oh my gosh, dude. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm very hard on myself and don't let myself rest very often. But like I said, after yesterday, I was like, yo, I gotta chill out for this afternoon and just watch football. I mean, I still worked while I was watching, but at least I was in a different environment and kind of, you know, switched it up just a little bit at least. You know what? I may as well just get this for freaking material, right? Scanner.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay. The Uno game is pretty bad. But the school part... The school part, don't let that, like, ruin your day, you know? Get the Uno reverse cards, yo, for real, though. Draw 50. Oh my gosh. So bro didn't just lose Uno, he got smoked. Dang. Man, I haven't played Uno in a hot minute. It's been like... It's been a long time. Getting a freaking group together on Discord, playing that would be... That would be amazing. Grand Legion, what kind of pizza did you have today, by the way? That's a very important question. We play a lot of board games, like the really complicated ones. Oh, nice. Dude, that's cool. Most of your friends are game devs. Really? Dude, that is cool. That's so sick. I enjoy playing games, board games and stuff. I just live alone, so that's the one drawback to that. And pretty much the few friends that I have around here are on the road like minimum 40 weeks out of the year. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. So I don't play as many board games as I would like to, but they're always pretty fire. Went basic cheese. Oh, okay. It's snowy here and just had a vibe. Dude, honestly, a good cheese pizza hits, you know? Like, it gets a lot of hate, really for no reason, because, you know, it's still pizza. It's gonna be good. Cheese pizza gets way too much hate. But
Welcome aboard,
if
Captain.
it's from, you know, certain places, which to be honest, I don't know when I may have had one from Domino's, but like certain places, like I would honestly prefer cheese over anything because it's just so good. Also, it's snowing where you're at. Yeah, my dad had to get a hotel tonight in the city that he works at so that he could be able to get to work tomorrow because it's snowing where my parents are. Usually do artisan place. Sometimes it's trash food. Oh yeah, sometimes it's trash food. Sometimes like I agree. I feel like I don't know, like 7 out of 10 times when it comes to pizza, I'm like, I want a good quality pizza. But then those few times you're like, bro, I just want a Domino's pizza, man. Like, it just, something about it, it just hits completely different. But I would go Domino's of all like the fast food style Domino's or fast food pizza places. Domino's is probably the best for me. I don't. Papa John's is okay. Little Caesars is terrible in my opinion. Pizza Hut is always too greasy. And then Domino's is usually like, it does what it's supposed to do. It's never the greatest thing in the world, but it gets the job done. Yep. Yes, sir. You got it. Yeah, they thankfully they were like where they are, it's not insanely heavy or anything right now, but it may get to that point later, so that's why my dad got a room tonight so that he'd be able to get to work tomorrow, which honestly, W Dad for taking one for the team right there. But it got expensed, so at least that's a thing. All right, what do we need? So we got like a ton of gold, we got a ton of lithium, that sort of stuff. So I'm just gonna make like lockers for a bunch of individual things so that I can just freaking load up on stuff. No, I don't want to edit the nickname. My gosh. Relax. But yeah, unfortunately for me, I am literally on the edge of where the snow is hitting. So I haven't seen a single flurry all day, but I looked at the weather, looking at the weather right now, and it's raining where I am, and like 10 miles away it's snowing. So, rip for me because I'm not going to get to see snow tonight. I freaking love the snow too. Throw this in here for now. Make more room. Some of these I can probably double up too, because I'm not going to need a full locker for all of them, so... Make a couple more. These. W organization right here. Amazing. Let me put all these empty batteries in one spot. I know I need to get the freaking whatever it's called called to be able to reuse these, but we'll do that next time probably. Used to live in a mountain town with 4-inch base, yet each year just a little snowy and tons of people can't drive in it. Oh yeah, yeah, man. It's like, oh man, people here are so bad at driving in the snow. People here are bad at driving in the rain. So when you put a little bit of snow out there, it gets tremendously worse. And I really don't understand it. Not saying that, like, I'm a better driver than anybody else, but at least I don't at least I don't panic if there's a barely a dusting of snow on the ground. Autofill said, "Oh no, you're good, dude. You're good. No worries." Yes, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Fitting emote right there. Emotes for this game. But that's cool that you used to live in a place like that. I personally, like, growing up, I didn't get to see a lot of snow. It may have snowed like once a year, and it was barely enough to really amount to anything, and then every now and then you got lucky and got enough to go sleigh ride or snowboard or something like that, but those days were pretty rare. Get snow every 4 years. Didn't get any. I mean, hey, you still got time. You never know. You never know. Alright, that's at least better than it was. And then we'll move these over here. But yeah, I love the snow. I wish I got to see more of it. My dream, one of my bucket list items is to go to somewhere out in like Colorado or something like that and stay a week in a lodge out there and just snowboard, freaking whatever I want to do, just enjoy that kind of scenery, because I'm never seen anything like that before. So that's one of my bucket list items. I don't miss changing my oil in a car with 15-inch clearance and 3 feet of snow. Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty miserable. That sounds pretty miserable. Did you at least have... I know you said now, like, you work from home if it's snowing, but did you have to go out to work then when you had that much snow? Like, did you have to go to work every day, or did you have a boss that was like, yo, I ain't going in today, so you don't have to either. Glass. Okay, I need glass. That was the other thing. Did then. It snowed so much they at least had to clear the roads 3 times a day. Holy cow. That's insane. Yeah, I guess in places like that, it's just so common that days off from work, not days off, but like days working at home or whatever, just really aren't a thing, because that's just normal everyday lifestyle. That's so wild to think about. Last time I had it snow was 5th grade, now 9th, and still no snow. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. I feel like, I mean, I know somebody that, like, they've seen snow 1 time in their entire life. And it's just because of what part of the country they grew up in and stuff and live, but still, it's like, you should see snow more than that. It's so beautiful and fun, as long as you don't have to, like, you know, icy roads and stuff like that. It's so much fun. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I mean, the city that I live close to hasn't had a traceable amount of snow in, I forget how many years it's been. It's been a while. So, where I live now compared to where I grew up, like, it's even more rare to see snow here than it is back where I grew up. But that's why I gotta make that bucket list happen, man. I gotta get out to... what I really want to do is I want to go to Aspen for the Winter X Games one year. Like, that's the ultimate dream. But I would also like to go when it's not super crowded with, like, a ton of... It's going to be crowded no matter what, but obviously an event like that, there's going to be more people there. But yeah, that would be, like, the ultimate dream. Alright, I need to stop. I need to stop swimming in circles again. I love talking to you guys so much that I start talking to chat, and then I'm like, I forget what I'm doing in the game, and I just end up, like, swimming around in a circle or something. Oh, man. I was thinking about that today, though, man. Like, there's been I've seen 2 streams from other people this week that have a much larger audience than me. I mean, I'm talking, like, in the thousands. Like, one guy has usually like 1,000, one guy has about 5,000. But they, even at that size of a stream, feel the exact same way as I do with my stream and my small community. And those are the kind of people that I love to support, because it doesn't matter how many people they have in their streams or have on average, like, they still are so appreciative of the people who are there. But man, some of the things they've said this weekend about, you know, the people that they have in chat and how much streaming and everything means to them, man, it's just, if I could ever express it to you guys how much it means to me, I just it really encourages me to hear other people talking about the same things that I feel, you know? live near Winter Park and Oh my gosh. A lot of pro snowboarders and talent that ride that 70. Yup. Dude, that is so cool, man. Copper Mountain, I've heard, dude, Copper Mountain. That, I mean, I would love to go there too. I really don't care what mountain or resort I would ever go to. It's just one of them in that area. But they're just so beautiful, man. It's just, it's a part of the country that I hope one day I'll be blessed enough to see. But yes, you were right. The talent that comes out of those places, absolutely wild. But yeah, man, I just like genuinely appreciate you guys, man. My biggest fear when I started streaming was that I would do this for months on end and not have anybody to talk to, and for the most part, other than the very first few streams, I haven't had that problem. So I have so many plans and ideas of things that like I would love to do eventually with streaming and stuff, and obviously don't expect this to turn into a job or anything like that, but we're gonna have some fun. That is for sure. We are gonna have some fun around here. And I'm gonna do, once I get myself in a better spot financially, I'm gonna give back as much as I can. I'm gonna invest more into the streams and, you know, that way be able to do some things that I can't now. But the ones who support me right now when I'm kind of kicked down in the dirt, hopefully you guys will get to see the rise of me again, you know? I'm surprised I had the same people to talk to within 3 days of streaming. I guess I just got lucky. That's what I'm telling you, dude. That's what I told you the first day that you were here and you were asking me questions about streaming and stuff. I said, like, the only way you're gonna ever know is if you start streaming. You can have all the questions in the world of like, am I gonna have anybody in chat? Am I gonna have any viewers? Whatever. But you're never gonna know until you start streaming. And, you know, for me, like, I didn't have anybody the first few. My very first stream, I had one buddy that I mod with in another channel, and he was there. And then I went on like a huge break in between streams after that because I had so much stuff going on in life. And once I came back, I streamed several times and didn't have anybody there. And that partially is my fault because I didn't tell anybody that I was streaming. Like, I didn't tell anybody. But yeah, and then from there it just picked up. Whereas you like, you know, you've done well right away. You've had people in chat right away. You've had people follow right away. So if you keep going like that, you're gonna hit milestones and stuff like that very quickly. Okay, apparently quartz just doesn't exist anymore around here. So I'm gonna have to find that somewhere else.
Seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds. Bro picked a resource to extinction? Probably so. Probably so. I freaking love these things, man. Once I found out that, they weren't gonna shoot bombs at me or something. I'd like to stream, but I'm worried I'm too handsome and too humble. It will turn people away. Classic buff dude problems. Are you Johnny Bravo or something? So handsome, gonna break the camera. Crash. Twitch's website's gonna crash. Whole internet goes down. Hey, I don't have that problem, alright? Look at me. I ain't got that problem, so we're good here. More than fine here. What is today's date? The 5th? I'm pretty sure tomorrow... I just thought about this. I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be the 10-year anniversary of me getting Crohn's. Lights out in Ohio when I post naturally. Oh, of course, yeah. Of course. 100%. Nah, you would break records on day one of like follows. You would hit affiliate day one, which I don't even think is possible, but they would make it happen for you. Dude, I swear, I'm pretty sure that like I may have just found all of the courts that ever existed. Oh, I lied. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Go away, dude. So annoying. Feel like I could hit affiliate by the end of January with how lucky I've gotten. I mean, alright, so here's what I'll say about that. Don't take the very start of it as this is how it's gonna go the whole time. So like, yes, your first few streams have gone well and you've picked up followers, right? And that's great. However, it's not always gonna stay that on that pace, you know? So, I'm not saying that that's not possible, that you won't hit it by January, but don't like make it so in your head that like I'm going to hit it by the end of January or I want to hit it by the end of January. So if it doesn't happen, like you don't get depressed about it, you know what I mean? Like,
Welcome aboard.
it's great to have goals, and if that's a goal that you want to set, go for it, 100%. But don't let it become so like in your head of like I've gotten 9 followers in the last 3 days and try to mathematically figure out, okay, by this date I'm gonna have affiliate, because that pace more than likely is not gonna continue. I'm only speaking from experience here. Like, I can go one stream and pick up 2 or 3 followers, and then I can go for a week and a half and not get any. Right? So it's just completely random. So, like, I hope your success continues in how many followers you get and you pick them up fast, but also keep in mind like that pace may not always be there, and that doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. It's just how it goes, you know? Our dear friend has Crohn's, big ups to you and everything, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you, man. Hold on, I gotta hit a pause for that. Thank you for saying that, dude. Yeah, I appreciate that a lot because you know, a lot of people don't know what Crohn's is, and completely I get that, right? I mean, I didn't know what Crohn's disease was until 2 days before I got diagnosed with it. Um, I went in, I was having a lot of issues, and I went into the first appointment and I explained what was going on, and the doctor said, you've got one of two things. You have a bacteria thing that we can clear up with medication within a couple of weeks, or you have Crohn's disease, which will be something that you have the rest of your life. And I'm like, I literally looked at her in the eye and I said, what is Crohn's disease? And she explained it, whatever. Went in, got some tests done 2 days later. And by that afternoon, I had my diagnosis. And so, yeah, it's been 10 years. I'm pretty sure tomorrow uh, since that happened. And it's been a it's been a treacherous ride to say the least, and that's why I've been out of work for 15 months at this point. It got so bad at the end of 2023 that my doctor took me out of work, and I tried to go through the whole disability process just to help me out financially a little bit, not like I was planning to stay on it for long. Got denied twice from that, even though everything is, you know, listed on their website that Crohn's is one of the, you know, things that disability supports or whatever. Had everything I needed to a T, and I got denied twice because I haven't had surgery yet. So I've lived off of my savings that I've had since I started saving since I was 12 years old, and that's depleted at this point. Health wise, I'm not much better than I was when I got taken out of work. But at this point, I don't have a choice but to go back to work in some way. Like, I am desperately searching to find something that I can do from home, because physically it's very, very difficult for me to go out more than 2 to 3 times a week right now, and having to get up early in the morning when my health is at its worst, um and do that 5 days a week, and, you know, be away from the few comforts from home that I can, you know, help myself through the day. Just like physically, I don't know if I could handle it right now. But if I don't find something that I can do from home, you know, financially, I'm gonna have to figure something out very soon. So, it's a tough situation. People don't really People who have Crohn's and know what Crohn's is, and, you know, the people around them and their lives, they understand how uh serious of an issue it really is. But to a lot of people, they think it's just a ha ha funny thing. And I'm not making any of this up. I've had people literally tell me this. Like, you know, I'll tell them I have Crohn's, and they're like, "Oh, so you just go to the bathroom a lot?" And yes, I do. But, like, not only that, it's so much more, but also that is so incredibly, like, offensive to me. You know, like, if you understood the struggle of like the daily life with somebody who has active Crohn's or IBS or whatever, it's like it's so much more than that. So to hear you say something like that, I don't hear that a lot. So I truly, truly appreciate you saying that, Grand Legion. Like, that means a lot to me. And you know, those who are in my life, jobs that I've had, whatever, like they see it right away that I'm going to do everything I can on the daily basis to give you 110%, but my 110% some days might be like 20% to a normal person, but that's as best as I can do. So it's definitely a struggle, but good Lord has been good to me all these years and carried me through the toughest days, and I know he ain't gonna stop. So we're gonna keep trucking, keep figuring out stuff as it comes, and hopefully, you know, things will improve a little bit this year. I'm very, very nervous right now. This is the most nervous about the future and this, you know, this year, new year and everything. The most nervous I've been in quite a long time, because I'm in a tough spot right now, but um trying to keep my head up, man. And this right here, streaming and stuff, this is what helps more than anything else, you know, being able to hang out and take my mind off of that kind of stuff. I love to talk about it for people who actually care, which is very rare. But yeah, I just really appreciate what you said there, man. Really, that means a lot. My success continues, I'm gonna shout you out. I mean, don't ever feel obligated, bro. I'm always happy to help out other people who are starting out streaming and stuff. And if you feel like you want to say something like that, that's great. And if not, don't feel like you have to, man. I'm just happy to help any way that I can. It's a lot of things I know now that I wish I would have known from the very start, kind of like where you're at right now. So, anytime I can help, I'm stoked to do so. Dang, it's almost midnight. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna... Okay. Alright. So, pretty successful. Alright. We got both power drill arms. We got our Seamoth back. We got a little bit more organization. So when we play this again later in the week, we're gonna go freaking... We're gonna take this world over. Gonna have to do a later stream today. My headset died and needs to charge. That sucks. Okay. Alright. I'm probably gonna end... I know this was kind of a short stream, but, honestly was gonna take tonight off anyway, so... W getting some upgrades and materials there. Next time we're gonna go freaking crazy.